guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's talk about what if America had a multi-party system. A multi-party system. So I would have to split. I would do 6 parties, okay? Each side. Left wing, right wing. And I don't have it on the same hands, okay? But, so, on the left, first let's start with the right. So, since there's tons of political factions on the Republican side, the Republican Party is still going to be a thing for regular conservatives and some Christian Americans. But then there would be 2 parties. One would be the Constitution Party and the Libertarian Party. Note that I'm basing this off of regular parties. Sorry, stupid fly. And next, so the Libertarians would represent the Libertarian faction, who believe in deregulation, privatization of Social Security, ending the drug war, being pro-choice, that stuff. And in the Constitution Party, therefore the far-right people, like they are the people who are in the Trump side of the party. So the leaders for these specific parties would be the people who are nominated for president right now. So the Libertarian Party would be led by Joe Jorgensen. Next, the Constitution Party would be led by their presidential nominee. The Republican Party would still be led by Trump, but the votes would be split. Next, let's talk about the Democrats. Okay, so the Democrats, they would be led by Joe Biden. They'll still have regular people. But the 2 other left-wing parties are the Socialist Party, which is going to be led by Howie Hawkins, and the Green Party, which is also going to be led by Howie Hawkins. But for the sake of it, I'm going to have the Socialist Party led by his VP, Angela Walker. So, the Democrats would regularly represent the regular moderates and some of the liberals who are not too far left to my side of the political spectrum. While the Green Party would have the people who care about the environment, people who are progressives like Bernie Sanders, young people, while the Socialist Party would have basic people who want communism and hate and want to replace capitalism and basically want workplace and democracy and basically empower the workers and want the workers to rule the ways and means of production. So that's what it would be. So for this system, we're going to use the Israeli system, where they would get 3% of the vote, immediate 3 seats. So the electoral votes, I don't think any of these parties would kind of win a state. Not even the Libertarians. It would still be the main 2 parties, but the other parties, they would get a lot of seats. Like the Libertarian Party got 3%, so 3 seats automatically. They would have lots of seats. In Congress, I would believe they would get automatically like a near 9 seats, and the Greens will get 3, as well as the Socialists will get 3. But I think they would like form a union between each other, because the Greens are eco-socialists and the Socialists are regular socialists. So, common policy. they're like have so much in common with each other. So there would be an alliance, but the Dems, they would be alone, but they would have to request their alliance to basically be able to hold them together. And the Republicans would also do an alliance. The Constitution Party, I think they would get nearly 3 seats. And the Republicans would have to basically join those factions together. So 9 seats. So the Democrats will still have the majority in the House. Republicans will still have the majority. Will still have the majority in the Senate. And by 1 less seat, because there's going to be a Libertarian there. Wow, the Republicans will still have the presidency. So, mostly, a third-party system would be much more better, and this would have to include ranked choice voting being on there. So, this is what I would think it would look like. Really, I think there would rarely be a time where they would get near to winning the electoral votes, but they would get the time to win seats in Congress. But thanks for watching, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. And go subscribe to my Storyfire. Goodbye, my fellow communists. I'll see you next time.